You had some lunch, and I hope you won't fall asleep right now. And the next up is Kazuki Omo with OSS vulnerabilities of the last 2 years. Enjoy.
Yeah. So in this session, I want to explain that I exploited OSS vulnerabilities since 2022 to 2023. Actually, as you know, there are so many vulnerabilities recently. Actually, we are having so much vulnerabilities, even in a product, proprietary software or hardware, or like a firewall or router or hardware, anything. And in this session, we want to focus more about the OSS, open source software. So, let's start. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here's my personal history. Just a quick explanation. Who am I? I am like a threat intelligence researcher and a security engineer. I spent 3 years as a threat intelligence engineer and also a log management and log analyzing software professional service engineer at HP. Almost 3 years. I was working at Hong Kong HP anyway. So, and also antivirus, and I spent so much time for SE Linux. I hope you already know about SE Linux. Just raise your hand, who knows the SE Linux? Thank you so much. Thank you. And are you turning on the SE Linux? Are you disabled or enabled? Who is enabling the SE Linux? SE Linux? No one? Okay. I know that. But as you know, almost Android is having the SE Linux features, and you can own the SE Android. So SE Linux is just a part of the features for the security, just a part of it. So I like SE Linux anyway. So from here I want to more focus on like this threat intelligence. What is a threat or something? I don't want to explain what is a threat or what is the vulnerabilities. I just want to explain how many vulnerabilities from 201, like 214, 215 to 203. Anyway, so this is just the personal history. So I wish to explain here the main topics in this session. Typical OSS vulnerabilities since 2022 to 2023. So, actually there's so many typical OSS vulnerabilities. You know, the top one is our headache. End of July. Actually yesterday, this morning that researchers put the POC and exploit code to GitHub. Then maybe in next month, I guess, in next month, many of hacker cracker will use this vulnerability, stack row. So, just stack row like a kernel vulnerabilities or sudo vulnerabilities or bind OpenSSH, tons of vulnerabilities, even if it's on 2023. These are just an example for critical vulnerabilities, critical and typical. But so much of OSS vulnerabilities in the even if in the 2023 it is closed. So here's the published vulnerabilities. You know, I counted from 2014, just 2014 to 2023. So many, it's amazing to here, now to here. This is okay. Just wait. All right, thank you. This is a deep, I want to say that the vulnerability is so growing up. It's growing up every month or every year. This is a years, and it's all vulnerabilities are included. I mean that like hardware, routers, storage, anything. It's increasing. And also here's a monthly based. Monthly trend. Even if the monthly it's growing up, right? But recently, in my point of view, recently there are not so much Linux kernels vulnerabilities published. Things like this because Google's already published. Syslbot and Syscalers that padding software, OSS padding software since 2019, I guess 2019 or 2020. Then almost the Linux kernels vulnerabilities like it's fixed. But anyway, so it's still growing up every month. Like why I put this monthly because every month, you know, it's including the as I say, storage or anything. Even if in a month around like more than 2,000 vulnerabilities. That means every day we have like 100 vulnerabilities. So it's really hard to maintain the systems. If you are tracking that every vulnerabilities, then every time you need to know what is the vulnerabilities for, like Cisco routers vulnerabilities or storage vulnerabilities, HP, Microsoft, Linux, anything, right? Every time you need to check what is the vulnerabilities and the second is a serious problem. How serious are the vulnerabilities? What kind of vulnerabilities are? So, can we exploit it remotely? If it's a remotely exploit, you can exploit. You can use the vulnerabilities from remote. It's so critical, right? But if it's a local vulnerabilities, even if it's a critical but a local, then just you need to lock the like data centers or something, right? So you need to check that how serious for that vulnerabilities, and do we need to update immediately or not, right? Update firmware. If it's a firmware, you need to reboot, or if it's a if anything will happen, you need to like throw away the hardware, right? Then you need to update. You need to think about those kind of things. So then that recently everyone is saying that the vulnerability management, we need to manage the vulnerabilities. We need to do vulnerability management. So we need to like a prioritize. The basics is are we using the product, right? If you are using that like a cloud software and cloud, everything is cloud everything in the cloud environment and you are having that like a hardware vulnerability, you don't need to care about that, right? You just need to focus more about the, like Azure or AWS or those kind of vulnerabilities. So this is the basic, and also exploited. If it's exploited, we are saying that in the world, if it's exploited, we need to fix it immediately, right? Otherwise, someone, maybe I'm not sure, maybe Russia or China or North Korea, anyone will use the vulnerabilities in a week. Recently, in a week, in a month, maybe in a week, maybe, yeah. So we need to check that, and also a serious remotely or serious local or blah blah blah. But we need to do that prior to that. So then recently we need to more focus about what is exploited vulnerabilities. So exploited vulnerabilities, it's an important word. And how do you know that the exploited vulnerabilities? The famous one is here, CISA, US Cybersecurity Incident, Cybersecurity Infrastructure, it's Infrastructure Security Agency. CISA is publishing this catalog database. Every used vulnerabilities in like Russia's or North Korea's or those kind of like APT threat actor are using the vulnerabilities. CISA is putting the vulnerabilities on this database. And if you check this database, you know what is the vulnerabilities, what vulnerabilities are using real, not only logical, but also real crack or real hacking situation. What kind of vulnerabilities are using? Here, 2022, 113 entries, 113 entries in a database. It's used vulnerabilities. Someone, threat actor, is using this exploit. And it's also including that OSS 36. And also, now it's a half year, 2 to 3. Now I'm not sure. Now more than 50 entries are in CAPE, because I created this materials on July, so no, on June. And OSS is 9 entries. So how do you know that the exploited vulnerabilities? It's the best simplest thing is use this CISA CAPE. Here's the typical exploited. It's already exploited vulnerabilities. Since 2022 I put these vulnerabilities, but these are just a typical, right? Just a famous one. As you know, Log4j or Linux kernels, Spring Linux kernel vulnerabilities, Android framework vulnerabilities, blah blah blah. Those of OSS vulnerabilities are already exploited. That means someone, hacker, cracker, is using these vulnerabilities. So let's take a look at each vulnerability. Log4shell. have you known about the log4 shell? If you know that raise a hand, no? Thank you. So if you are familiar with the securities, this log4 shell is like a nightmare. On the 2021, I couldn't take like a Christmas vacations. Since Christmas vacation to New Year's, we are having some. Okay, I stop. For sure, it's just a it's a lack of lack of escape in log4, log4j version 2s, and also log4 log4j is having the vulnerabilities, and remote attacker can run anything in a remote server. That was a nightmare. Yeah. And threat actor muddy water. Iran's muddy waters were using that log4 shell vulnerabilities. Because that log4j is almost Java applications are using that log4j package. Then, like Israel C8 application, maybe it was contained that log4j, and it was contained as vulnerable log4j version. Yeah, they already they used the log4 shells vulnerabilities for attacking Israel. Yeah. 時間ないな。Yeah. Yes. If you put this like this in a log format, if you put passive message to like LDAP servers, then this log4j package will extract and send and connect to this LDAP server and get the code from this LDAP server. Then any applications or any code you can run in the log4j machine. That machine so yeah, here's the servers. If an attacker is using the servers, you can open the terminal or anything. So let's take a look at the log4 shells. You'll see, yeah. In here, I created web application. This is log4j. This is having the log4j as a log software. This web server is using the log4 shell, log4j. And if you put this like this LDAP blah 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 in here. Yeah. Now you could open remote servers terminal. Tomcat. Because this LDAP, this log4 shell, log4j is running as from the Tomcat, and then attacker can get the Tomcat owner, Tomcat owners from the remote share. And you can do anything like a Tomcat touch or anything with a Tomcat permission. So, and I put this ls-lz. Even if the SE Linux enables, I'm sorry, even if SE Linux is enabled, you cannot prevent these vulnerabilities. SE Linux is no useless, but sometimes it's useless. So even if you protect with the SE Linux, for sure it works. So for sure is here, and also dirty pipe. Dirty pipe is also a Linux kernel vulnerability. So for what's please switch. We don't have so much time. So you can attacker, a privileged local user could use this port to write the page and run any like a read-only read-only files to write. Even if it's a read-only files, you can write 10 minutes. Right? So yes, here it's already exploited Android. So demonstration. The demonstration is important. Here, I'm just a one user, normal user, right? This attacks from a local side and not remote. You can download any like these kind of attack tool from GitHub. Now it's a root. SE Linux enabled. Even if SE Linux enabled, 35 is can attacker can use the 35 to privilege escalation. Here. Good. So 35 is also like a nightmare, but if it's a little bit better than local share because it's a local, right? It's not remote. And Spring for shell, it's also like a it's similar as a local shell. It's a remotely exploited. Spring Express and for user. If user will provide a special practice spell as a routing expression, remote port use. Demonstration. I use the card to run the one with this JSP has the vulnerabilities, and if I use the command as an ID root, that is very short. Splitting fault share is almost the same as like a local share. Android framework, we I don't have like a folk movie. You can download it from GitHub. It's Android framework vulnerabilities and some type of Android. So let's skip this. So other critical vulnerabilities. Sudo edit. Sudo 5 minutes, okay, sudo edit. If you put the dash argument, sudo with a dash argument from environment variables, then sudo will work, and you can edit anything with as a root account. Demonstrations, not so much time, so yes. Here, sudo test user is only having the permission to edit button read-only edit text. As a command, sudo edit cannot run as with a sudo. Like a sudo ls, it's not allowed, right? But permission denied is a read-only. 早かった。sudo edit, you can edit that read-only file because the sudo test is only having this permission. He is only allowed to edit this file, right? And like this, yeah. If we put editor equal -vim -etc password, then here's the, then you run the vim password with a sudo. It has to not like a disallow. You can write, right? Test. You could write this file, even if it has to know. So we don't have so much time. So yes. Okay, sudo edit is also very famous and easy to use and critical vulnerability. So here's the conclusion. We need to prioritize. As I said before, we have having like 100 vulnerabilities in a day. Nowadays, 100. Then we need to prioritize exploited vulnerabilities. It should be a priority high. And also, if you want to know that what is the exploited vulnerabilities, then you need to check out. It's better to check this CISA cable or like a CISA mailing list or CISA's web page. It's better to check this. Okay, that's it. So, any question? If you have any question, no, I'm sorry. Do you guys have any question? Okay.